Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grim Report. Yeah, I know, it's a Tuesday night. I do it weekly, not daily. Okay, this is about the Ouija board. I know there's a movie that's been out for a while and whatnot, I know that. But this is about a phenomenon that's interesting that most people, there's been plenty of reports, but I only got two here for you guys, okay? Authorities in Bay City, Michigan, arrested a man who allegedly attacked his girlfriend because she was playing with a Ouija board. According to the police, the bizarre incident took place earlier this month when a group of friends gathered in Crystal Whitefield's apartment and decided to use a Ouija board to communicate with the spirits because they believed the home was haunted. However, Whitefield's boyfriend, Cody T. Tom Simpson, saw the scene. Witnesses say that he suddenly snapped and instantly that they stopped using it. When he went all psycho and started to take the Ouija board away from me, this one of the people at the party told police. Although the group promptly put the Ouija board away, apparently it did little to quell Simpson's rage. It is reported that continued an argument with Wellfield, and the fight eventually culminated with him stabbing her. Simpson subsequently arrested and charged with 2 felonies and misdemeanor, which all told could carry a prison sentence up to 14 years. Although he insisted to authorities that he did not attack Wellfield, Simpson did not deny his distaste for the infamous talking board. Ouija board is a game that should not be played at someone's house. Simpson told authorities it's a game for Satan worshippers. 3 American friends have been taken to hospital. Here's another report, guys. 3 American friends have been taken to hospital after reportedly becoming possessed by evil spirits while playing with the Ouija board. Alexandra Herta, 22, was playing the game with her brother Sergo, 23, and 18-year-old cousin Fernando Scuves at a house in the village of San Juan, Tlacotenco, in West Mexico. But the minutes into she apparently started glowing and trashing around in a trance-like state. Americans. Okay. Meanwhile, Sergey and Fernando also started showing signs of possession, including feelings of blindness, deafness, and hallucinations. Paramedics were called to the house and took the trio to hospital, according to Alexander's parents. They had involuntary movements, and it was difficult to transfer them to the nearest hospital because they were so erratic. It apparently as if they were trance-like state. Apparently, after playing the Ouija board, they spoke of feeling numbness, doubled vision, blindness, deafness, hallucinations, muscle spasms, and difficulty swallowing. He added that, however, the trio were really possessed or had simply convinced themselves was not for doctors comment on. Alexander's parents said that they called paramedics after a local Catholic priest refused to perform an exorcism on the 3 because they were not regular churchgoers. That's messed up, guys. The Ouija board, also known as spiritual board or talking board, is a flat board marked with letters, alphabet, number 0 to 9, words yes and no, hello, goodbye, and various symbols, graphics. They had involuntary movements, and it was difficult to transfer them. Okay. So basically, guys, pencil place finger in the wood, purposely moved around board by spirit. That was what words. Mainstream religions, some occultists have associated the Ouija board with the concept of demonic possession and have cautioned their fellows not to use one. Basically, guys, yeah. This was kind of messed up. But yeah, 2 occurrences. Like I said, guys, I want to get as much information as possible. One only one was on one website when I looked it up, had one occurrence, and then I looked it up in the news media, and that came off a news media website out of Mexico. So, yeah. It was already translated, so I didn't use Google Translate. But yeah. Wow. So, some believe that it's the Ouija board, basically. Some people, like the guy said, it's for Satan worshippers or children. They essentially sell this thing that's very dangerous. It's supposedly called all this stuff. And Child Department as a board game. Yeah, not Hasbro, but I think it's Hasbro. Get me wrong. If I'm wrong, then put it down in the description. But yeah, they sell these. You can get them on Amazon and other places as well. So even in Toys R Us, believe it or not. And the thing about it is that a lot of people believe that it possesses you by demons possess you and such like that. Ghosts possess you. The thing is that my opinion, my strong opinion is that don't mess with something you don't understand. Basically, that's it. Don't mess with something you don't understand. Because if you don't understand it, there's people like, if you don't understand something, how you gonna learn anything if you want to understand it? Read about it. Do what I did. Look it up. Understand things. That way, don't go experimenting with anything that is considered dangerous or... I mean, you wouldn't put a gun to you. I mean, no. You wouldn't push a nuclear bomb if it was pointed at you, would you? Wouldn't push the button if the bomb you are about to push the button on was going to blow you up, would you? Just to experiment? No. What I'm saying is that you're opening up a Ouija board and messing with it, you're going to open a slew of things. It's been proven over and over again, not just by these 2 accounts, but many accounts of the century, that you're eventually going to open a door that you can't close. And it's going to piss off witches. Because they're going to be ones that have to close it, or churches are going to have to close it. So my suggestion is, if you don't know how to use a gun, don't go pointing it at people and pulling the trigger. Basically. But that said, I brought you 2 accounts, guys. There's more out there if you want to look it up. These are 2 accounts that have been on the news, not. And one was recent. I think the 16th. One was the 16th. The first one was the 16th. The other one was a little less recent, but still relevant to what I was trying to get to, and that is the Ouija board is dangerous if you don't know how to mess with it, and you don't want to open up ghosts or mess around with things that you don't know how to mess with. You don't know how to close the door, don't open it. Basically. With that said, guys, good luck. Good night. God bless.